The systematic documentation of competitive musical catalogs, unconfirmed streaming audio data auditing, and the formal boundaries of entertainment litigation establish a definitive structural standard for institutional hip-hop tracking. When a primary international recording artist deploys a massive multi-album project containing extensive lyrical commentary aimed directly at a prominent professional peer, while concurrently managing appellate litigation against a major distribution conglomerate, the modern media space shifts completely away from standard consumer hype and immediately enters a rigorous, high-level evaluation of public record verification, corporate copyright protections, and artistic retention metrics.
A completely objective, non-emotional, and structured reporting update to all digital media analysts, entertainment law observers, and industry executives connecting with us for this thorough analysis here at Vibe Viral News. In this highly extensive, fact-driven script, our professional mission is to provide an entirely neutral, transparent, and legally secure evaluation of the verified lyrical themes, official artistic milestones, and corporate governance frameworks involving the recent multi-album rollout by Toronto-based recording artist Drake, and the documented public response patterns of Compton-based artist Kendrick Lamar. Our team will systematically examine the specific timelines of their decade-long professional interaction, analyze the verified judicial resolutions regarding major label distribution platforms, detail the technical mechanisms behind global streaming metrics, and review the structural rules governing live broadcast performances on international television networks. Before our broadcast dissects the official media transcripts, the strategic implications of the Iceman trilogy rollout, and the specific consumer retention metrics that govern high-profile musical releases, please take a brief, immediate moment to like this video and subscribe to Vibe Viral News right now. Your direct, intentional subscription serves as the absolute foundation of our reporting network, giving our investigative desk the essential resources needed to provide clear, balanced, highly analytical, and legally secure coverage. By clicking that subscribe button today and enabling all notifications, you position yourself at the very center of verified industry metrics and intellectual property updates that look past simple celebrity rumors into the true corporate realities.
For international media market researchers and financial analysts tracking the vast economic machinery of the global entertainment marketplace, the contemporary landscape is thoroughly occupied by the complex, competitive dynamics of top-tier musical assets. This institutional focus reached an official milestone following the unexpected deployment of Drake's new multi-album rollout on May 15, 2026, which included 3 distinct concurrent projects titled Iceman, Maid of Honor, and Habibi. Beyond the extensive lyrical arrangements, which comprise 43 songs in total, the release has ignited a massive institutional dialogue regarding the historical trajectory of artist feuds and the legal boundaries governing corporate music distribution. According to verified media analyses of the album's lyrical content, several tracks appear to contain direct commentary aimed at Kendrick Lamar's professional persona, his public community initiatives, and his recorded streaming performance metrics. This specific creative direction has significantly accelerated a wave of fan theories and media reports suggesting that this massive output of concurrent albums was explicitly designed to counter the widespread critical acclaim received by Lamar during the preceding 2 years of public chart conflicts. However, while numerous public forums and fan channels immediately celebrated this output as an intense lyrical offensive, professional journalistic entities have started asking much more precise questions to clarify the actual corporate and cultural reality. To provide direct investigative clarity to these widespread public theories, music industry records indicate that the professional relationship between the 2 prominent creators dates back to 2011, when Lamar appeared on Drake's Take Care album for a track titled Buried Alive Interlude. Media archivists note that during this early phase, the relationship was publicly characterized by mutual professional support, with Drake utilizing his established commercial platform to introduce the rising West Coast artist to a broader global audience. However, industry analysts point out that the structural dynamics of the relationship shifted permanently in 2013,
following Lamar's specific lyrical appearance on Big Sean's track Control, where he explicitly named Drake alongside several other peers as a target for direct lyrical competition within the genre.
According to verified media transcripts tracking the subsequent decade, while public statements from both parties frequently maintained that their relationship remained professionally stable, the underlying musical output consistently featured subtle, unconfirmed lyrical references that generated ongoing speculation among music critics. This long-simmering tension reached an official turning point in late 2023, following the release of the track First Person Shooter by J. Cole and Drake, where J. Cole used a specific phrasing that classified himself, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar as the big three of modern rap music. This institutional classification prompted a direct, explicit rebuttal from Lamar in March 2024 via his uncredited appearance on the track Like That from Future and Metro Boomin's collaborative project, where he rejected the concept of shared dominance, stating definitively that the top tier belonged exclusively to himself. The subsequent sequence of musical releases throughout April and May 2024 has been extensively documented by major entertainment news networks as one of the most high-velocity competitive cycles in modern music history. Following Drake's initial response tracks, Push-Ups, and the subsequent tailor-made freestyle, the latter of which was voluntarily removed from digital streaming platforms following formal legal objections from the estate of the late Tupac Shakur regarding unauthorized voice synthesis technology, Lamar deployed a series of consecutive releases, including Euphoria, 616 in LA, Meet the Grams, and the commercially dominant Not Like Us. Legal and media observers emphasize that these releases transition the conflict from standard artistic competition into a complex web of unconfirmed personal allegations from both sides, involving serious topics that were never verified to official legal channels or law enforcement records. From a structural market standpoint, the cultural footprint of Lamar's Not Like Us achieved unprecedented statistical milestones for a competitive record, securing multiple chart-topping positions and transforming into a global commercial asset. This market performance was subsequently validated by the highest institutions in the music industry during the 67th Annual Grammy Awards in February 2025, where the track was awarded multiple honors, including Song of the Year and Best Rap Performance. Furthermore, weeks after the ceremony, Lamar performed the record during the halftime showcase of Super Bowl 59 before an international broadcast audience estimated at over 120 million viewers, establishing a permanent cultural benchmark for the visibility of a competitive track. During the period extending between the Super Bowl showcase in February 2025 and the multi-album deployment in May 2026, Drake remained relatively quiet on commercial records, releasing a collaborative project with Party Next Door titled Some Sexy Songs for You in early 2025. Concurrently, legal records show that Drake initiated 4 legal proceedings by filing an analytical petition against his own longtime distribution partner, Universal Music Group, alleging that the corporate entity had utilized improper promotional mechanisms to artificially accelerate the streaming distribution of Lamar's competitive records. However, court documents confirm that this initial legal petition was formally dismissed by a judicial review board in October 2025. The legal representatives have indicated that subsequent appellate options remain active. From a structural market standpoint, the cultural footprint of Lamar's Not Like Us achieved unprecedented statistical milestones for a competitive record, securing multiple chart-topping positions and transforming into a global commercial asset. This market performance was subsequently validated by the highest institutions in the music industry during the 67th Annual Grammy Awards in February 2025, where the track was awarded multiple honors, including Song of the Year and Best Rap Performance. Furthermore, weeks after the ceremony, Lamar performed the record during the halftime showcase of Super Bowl 59 before an international broadcast audience estimated at over 120 million viewers, establishing a permanent cultural benchmark for the visibility of a competitive track. During the period extending between the Super Bowl showcase in February 2025 and the multi-album deployment in May 2026, Drake remained relatively quiet on commercial records, releasing a collaborative project with Party Next Door titled Some Sexy Songs for You in early 2025. Concurrently,
legal records show that Drake initiated formal legal proceedings by filing an analytical petition against his own longtime distribution partner, Universal Music Group, alleging that the corporate entity had utilized improper promotional mechanisms to artificially accelerate the streaming distribution of Lamar's competitive records. However, court documents confirm that this initial legal petition was formally dismissed by a judicial review board in October 2025. The legal representatives have indicated that subsequent appellate options remain active.
Furthermore, Drake continued to utilize physical and demographic descriptions across multiple tracks, including the pre-release composition 1 a.m. in Albany, where he referenced historical athletic figures like Muggsy Bogues to establish a recurring theme regarding his competitor's physical height. On a more structural level, during the promotional broadcast of his 4th livestream episode, Drake introduced specific verses criticizing the demographic composition of Lamar's consumer base and questioning the authenticity of his localized community initiatives, suggesting that the public support was driven by performative societal factors rather than genuine cultural alignment. This calculated critique targeted the core foundational element of Lamar's professional identity as an authentic voice for regional communities. Media monitoring networks report that public reactions across major digital forums immediately highlighted the complex rhetorical challenges of these specific arguments. Industry consultants point out that within the modern digital ecosystem, critiques regarding consumer demographics were heavily evaluated against an artist's own historical branding patterns, leading many cultural analysts to debate whether a creator with an extensive history of mainstream pop crossovers can effectively critique a peer's commercial audience. Additionally, on the track containing the phrase "the owl never sees the cage," Drake attempted to structurally reclaim corporate visual symbols that had been prominently featured in Lamar's previous music videos, demonstrating a highly technical approach to visual and lyrical branding adjustments. Thank you for trusting Vibe Viral News to deliver this exhaustive, analytically precise, and legally secure long-form script. We remain completely dedicated to bringing you comprehensive, fact-based examinations of the verified data shaping today's media landscape, entirely free from emotional language or unconfirmed bias. Please remember to subscribe to Vibe Viral News and select the notification bell to ensure you never miss an essential update on major legal milestones and historical cultural developments. Like this video to support our commitment to high-quality, factual journalism, and join our growing community of analytical viewers. This has been Vibe Viral News, keeping you informed with absolute clarity, precision, and accuracy.